Hello. Okay, this video is a follow-up video to this video. And I would highly recommend watching this video because nothing I'm doing is going to make any sense unless you watch this. Because in this video, I am going to come up with some questions and then attempt to contact Mr. David Klein. Okay, I'll do a brief recap because I know no one ever goes and watches it. They just want to keep watching what they're watching. This is a super brief recap though. You're not getting all the details. I can promise you that. Okay, let me think about it. David Klein, he says he's the inventor of Jelly Belly. Jelly Belly says, no you're not, you just came up with the name Jelly Belly. Then David Klein puts out a contest, much like Willy Wonka. He says, I'm the inventor of Jelly, in his intro video for the contest, he says, I'm the inventor of Jelly Belly. And grand prize is I'm giving away one of my candy factories. So it made a lot of people think it was a Jelly Belly factory, but it's not, because he's not affiliated with Jelly Belly anymore, but the intro video did not say that. Now, David has been, if you ask him, he's not trying to hide that. It's just that video, the intro video, in my opinion, was a bit misleading. A lot of people, they don't know any information, background information, so when you see that and it sounds like you could win a Jelly Belly factory, you may enter the contest without having enough information. And it wasn't super clear on the website. So the contest, the way it worked is each state has an entry. If you enter for your state, you have the chance to win $5,000 if you find the golden ticket, which is like a golden dog tag. Then everyone who entered in that, they're eligible to win the grand prize. The grand prize is winning one of his candy factories, although we don't know a ton of information about that. So in this video, I am going to come up with some questions to ask him, and I'm going to attempt to contact him and ask those questions, or maybe schedule a time to talk to him. So we'll see. Enjoy. All right, so I'm gathering questions. As you can see, I don't have any yet, but I think I got my first question. I'm reading this Heavy article. That's the name, Heavy. And right here, they say David Klein invented one of the most recognizable candies in the United States in the 70s. Then if you come down here, they say he lost the rights to his invention due to a pivotal and regretful business decision that he and his business partner made around 1980 when they sold Jelly Belly to the Golitz Candy Company. With that, Klein's recognition as the inventor of Jelly Belly would sink into oblivion. Okay, well, I have it here. Now, okay, I have my one question, but let's just confirm some stuff. Right here, David Klein, the sponsor of Treasure Hunt contest, is not associated with Jelly Belly Company. In '76, he was an independent third party that came up with the name Jelly Belly and other marketing ideas. I should put that note under the questions. Okay, and I'll italicize it so that if I'm like on the spot, I can have my reference thing right here. Say, oh, Jelly Belly said, or something like that. Okay. When I find more questions, I'll come back. I have a couple more questions. Here they are. So we have the first one you already saw, but here. Can you talk about the process of hiding the tickets? Do you have people who fly to the states, or do you ask people who are already there? Because isn't there one in each state? So I thought that would be a good question to ask. And then another thing I was thinking is with these golden tags that the people find, you know, one per each state gets the $5,000. Well, do they have a way to distinguish those from counterfeit ones? Have they done anything to the tags? I mean, and maybe it's not something he could talk about because, like, if they tell people, then they'll know. So I'm not sure if he can answer this. But, yeah, I mean, it's worth asking. And then I saw this other thing. So this is back on the Heavy article. When you come down here, there's a quote from David. And here he says he is the original inventor and the first person to dream up the idea for the product Jelly Belly. But then when you come to Jelly Belly, they say he was an independent third party who came up with the name Jelly Belly. So this is definitely, I know this goes back to question 1, but this is definitely something we need to ask about. Like, does he know why Jelly Belly is saying this when he says something like the opposite? It says right here, back in 76, he owned Garvey Nut and Company. He came up with the idea for a new type of jelly bean, the Jelly Belly. He asked a candy company to make a starter batch for him from the concept he created. He says his first flavors were berry, cherry, tangerine, lemon, green apple, grape jelly, licorice, root beer, and cream soda. I rented out a corner of an ice cream shop and tried my luck selling my creation. It paid off. The beans were a huge success, and we even made the newspapers. So this is definitely something, like, I think something that needs to be cleared up. Okay, when I find more questions, I'll come back. And I'm this far down. We just read this and I'm here. Okay, I think this is going to become a case of he said, or she said, he said, or whatever that phrase is. You know the phrase, like two people saying different things, and it's like, I don't know. Because, okay, so they keep going back to the documentary. Oh my gosh. Can I do the interview without watching the documentary? I just watched the Paris Hilton documentary, which was good. But it's like, oh, can I just ask questions? I only have so much time in a day. Okay. According to the documentary, only 4 years after getting his Jelly Belly beans on the market through Goelet's candy company, Klein said his then partner sold the rights to the recipes. So he had a partner. So wait, let me figure this out. Him and a partner were working together. They came up with Jelly Belly, according to this. They came up with Jelly Belly. They worked with Goelet's, Goelet's is now what we know as Jelly Belly. And his partner sold the rights. I wonder, did he know about it? Maybe that could be a question. To the company for $4.8 million in 1980. It was paid out in $10,000 per month increments to each partner. Okay, so he got money for the span of 20 years. Okay, so he doesn't have the rights anymore because he got this money. Okay, this is just creating more questions. Okay, I think this is all just going back into question 1. I don't want to get like so sidetracked on this stuff. I mean, I'm going to ask, but I want to ask about the contest more so. So after Klein sold it, wait, I thought his partner sold it. What? His partner sold the rights. Why are they saying he sold it? This type of stuff drives me bonkers, and then I can't get into the information. Okay. Anyway, it says Jelly Belly exploded in popularity after the fact, and that President Ronald Reagan really liked them. Klein's recipes for Jelly Belly were so successful that by 2001, the Goelet's Candy Company changed its name to the Jelly Belly Candy Company. Wait, so Jelly Bellies weren't a thing before 2001? Strange. I don't remember that. Okay. I guess I would have only been like 13. So that was just after the 20-year payoff was settled. Oh, the $10,000 a month. Okay, so in 2006, the Jelly Belly Candy Company sold, $160 million, $160 million worth of product. Klein continued inventing new candies for years, but none found the success of Jelly Belly. Wow. Then it goes on to say, and this is all from the documentary that David made. I'm not saying that doesn't mean it's true. Please, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying we should note where this information is coming from. Okay, he points out that if the history of Jelly Belly was told by the Goelet's Candy Company, they're going to completely leave out his contribution to the product. He says, if you can find my name in there, you're a better guy than I am. Just a side note, I thought this was interesting. He sells Bible candy with salvation colors. What are salvation colors, I wonder? And is touted as a teach and eat candy. Okay, clever. Alternatively, the company sells crime scene, candy, blood, and blood clots. Good for Halloween. So they're hiding the gold-colored chains with the dog tag-looking plates. Yes. Then they say whoever finds the gold tickets then sends in the code on the tag. So maybe that's kind of the answer to number 3. If you don't have the correct tag, then, or if you don't have the correct code, then they know you don't have the correct tag. I wonder, see, like, obviously I'm not someone who scams people, so I'm like, yeah, then that's protection enough. But I don't know, maybe scammers could find a way around that. But maybe a $5,000 price isn't enough of an incentive for them. Okay, then David goes, unfortunately, there have been a few haters that are attempting to take away from the fun. I believe in freedom of speech, but to be called a scam is wrong. Okay, so I'm glad he feels, I'm happy he's addressing this, but I really do want to ask, why did he phrase his intro video in such a way? Because most people do not have any background information. The average person does not have candy jelly bean background information. And when you say, I'm the inventor of Jelly Bean or Jelly Belly, I am giving away one of my Alexa, turn off the timer. I'm giving away one of my factories as the ultimate prize. That is the path you're taking people down. Now, I understand when someone goes and looks into it, they're going to find different information, but the majority of people are just going to see that, and that's what they're going to think. They're going to be removing members whose only intent is to take away from the joy that is giving to everyone. Okay, I need to remember this. Well, I wouldn't be rude to him if I interviewed him. But, I'm going to not try to come at him in a mean way at all, or an accusatory way. I'm just going to ask him the questions. Because obviously, I don't know enough on this topic to have a super strong opinion. I'd need to do more research. I'm just a person. So I just went to the gold ticket just to double check some of the things about the winning. If you are seeing this and you saw my original video, you might go, this does not look like the website. So it looks like he hired someone to do a better site. And just for a recap, here's my video. We can see the site right here. So here's the site. It's kind of a rinkety-dink site. Join the how to play. That's where I started. So how to play. Let's see if there's any clues here. Okay. Sorry. I have food in my mouth. Can I close this? This site looks so much better. Oh, that must be the hat that he was wearing in the video. Oh, is this a different introduction video?
Hi everybody, I'm Stephanie.
No, they just put a thumbnail on it. Oh, but there's the hat. Okay, this is in the way, so I can't... Where do I click on something? Do I have to click allow to see the site? Oh, here we go. It went away. How it works. Oh, so this is how it looked before, and they just only have this. Follow the simple instructions, find the hidden key to claim $5,000. Buy a ticket, locate your home state, and purchase a ticket. Watch for a start date, and you'll be notified via email, text message, blah, blah, blah. Begin the hunt, follow the clues as they are delivered, and begin your search for the golden ticket and $5,000. So they don't even mention the grand prize here. I can't get to the website, and I don't want to click allow. How do I... I'm getting frustrated. How do I get... Okay. Q&A. Details about the hunt. I don't see anything about the grand prize. I only see these 5. Okay, wait. Let's go to my questions. Okay, we have another question. So, what made you want to change the look of the site? I couldn't find the information about the grand prize. Ooh, how about this? Can you talk more about it? Okay, I have another question. There we go. Oh, right here. Is the grand prize a Jelly Belly jelly bean factory? See, this is good. He put this here. This is what I was saying. It needs to be clear. I'm really happy to see this. Answer, no. David Klein is the founder of Jelly Belly and is no longer affiliated with the company. For more information, please watch Candyman. Everything's going back to this documentary. I went to the other section because there were 2 sections here. And one of the things says, I was double charged. How do I resolve this? I wonder how many people were double charged. It sounds like they're correcting it, though. This is what you should do, though. If there's a problem like this, don't hide it. Put it up there and put a way to resolve it. So this is good that they are talking about it, if that happened. I don't really think I need to ask him about that because they're doing the right thing there. But what is strange is when you go to how it works, it's just not on there. Buy ticket? Where does it talk about? So the grand prize isn't really... Oh, you have to type your state in. Oh, maybe it's here. Okay. You are purchasing the gold ticket treasure hunt adventure. You have a chance to get the 5,000. Blah, blah, blah. Then down here it says, if you purchased a state you are unable to travel to for the $5,000 reward, that's okay. With purchasing that state, you are still eligible to participate in the nationwide hunt for the keys to the Candyman's factory that happens after all the individual state hunts. And then let's compare. It says all treasure hunt players will be eligible to join the ultimate treasure hunt. Okay, so they're pretty much saying the same thing, except for they don't put it on the how it works. Now you have to put the state in, and then you get that information. I think I have enough questions now because, each question will probably spark dialogue, and I'm sure I'll think of more questions as we're talking, but I think this is enough questions. So if we go to this USA Today article, which I show in my first video, right here they say other things that are part of the grand prize right here. Key to his candy factory, or one of his candy factories, all expense paid trip, and education to a candy making university. This article is the only place I've read about this, so I don't have more information. According to the release, I've searched for it. I'm sure it's out there. I just haven't found it. So that gives me more questions. So I put ultimate prize, all expense paid trip, education at candy making university, and key to the candy factory. So here are my questions. What is the university called? Where is it located? How long are the classes for? Is it an accredited school? Or is it something like you just get a certificate afterward? Or like a degree? Yeah, so just more. Maybe I should do this because this goes with that. Oh, why did it put... This is not Word. Word would have put the letter A there. Whatever. I'll understand. Oh, I should also ask about the factory. Duh. Here are the questions I came up with. Oh, and see, I realized if I put my camera on and I'm screen recording, you can see me while I'm looking at my screen. Not the highest quality video, but cool, huh? Okay, maybe everybody knows this, and I just figured it out. So these are my questions that I came up with. Did you invent Jelly Belly, or did you just invent the name? Can you talk about the process of hiding the tickets? Did you have people fly to the States? Because, each one's in a different state. Oh, come on. Okay. Did you have... Okay. Because they had one in each state, so did they have people fly to each state, or did they just ask people who were in that state? Do you have a way to distinguish the golden tags from counterfeit ones? I know there's a code number on them. I learned that in the making of this video, but I'm sure counterfeit people could figure a way around that. So just a question about that. What made you change the look of the website? I couldn't find information about the grand prize. Can you talk more about it? Oh, I wrote that before I did. Well, there's still not much information. I'll leave that part. Ultimate prize, all expense paid trip, education at candy making university, key to the candy factory. And so these are all clarifications that go with number 5. What is the university called? Where is it located? I think the factory is in Florida, but the university, is it also in Florida? How long are the classes for? Is it an accredited school? Will you have a certificate afterwards, a degree afterwards? Where's the factory located? Will the winner be the full owner and in charge of everything at the factory? How many other factories do you have? Will it be like a franchise owner? How exactly does it all work for the winner? Do they have to move to Florida? Will they be in control of things like payroll and hiring and firing people? What about the people who have worked there for years? Will the winner be their new boss? I'm ready to contact. Oh my gosh, I'm ready. So I have my phone here. I'm screen recording this. And I have the phone number here and my questions here. Okay. Why do I feel so nervous? I feel like if I wasn't recording myself, like I'm not focusing on the questions right now. My mind's not getting in that. My mind is like, oh, you're being recorded. I need to I thought I'm getting an interview right now, but thought they were gonna answer.
Sorry, the mailbox is full, and there is not enough space to leave a message. Thank you for using CenturyLink's voice messaging service. Goodbye.
I knew I wouldn't get in. Okay, let's try sending an email. Oh, chat with us. Let me just try to chat. If this doesn't work, I'll send an email. Hello. I am a YouTuber. Can I call myself that? I'm barely. I was wondering if I could set up an interview with David. I called the number, but the mailbox was full. Thank you. I don't want people to see my email. Oh, I guess I can cut this part out. They are currently unavailable. Okay, I'll send an email. But what I'm worried about is if they just see this part and they go see the video I currently have up, that they're gonna go, she's a hater. Nah, we won't do an interview with her. And so I wanted to make sure to say this part, because from what we've been learning, maybe that information that's all over the news and the media, might I add, and Jelly Belly, maybe it's not correct. I don't know. So, I wanted to put this in there so they understand that, hey, I just want to ask questions. I'm not here to be a hater. I just want to know the truth. Okay. Oh, I guess I can just end it here. There. It's not the best quality, but you can see me. Oh, goodness, you can see my mess. There. That's my junk. Some people have a junk drawer. I have a junk bookshelf. So then I don't have junk everywhere. I just put it there, and then it has a place now. Okay. And, this is for my ring light. I don't think anyone cares. Okay, well, I don't have any answers, but I'll put this update up. And if they get back to me, obviously I'll make another one. If I don't make another one, that means no one got back to me. Hopefully we get some answers. I didn't actually. I mean, at first I did not think I would get through to him. But then I thought, maybe I will. Okay. All right, so we didn't get much answers, but hey, we did find more information out about David. If what he's saying is true, then maybe the media has it mixed up. Maybe Jelly Belly, maybe it's one of those situations where the big man on campus is making up his own narrative, and since he's big man on campus, Jelly Belly, people are believing it. There's a lot to unpack here, I guess. Do I need to watch the documentary? I don't really want to watch it. I think I need to watch it. Oh. All right. Toodaloo.